2 mg finasteride is working so well. Real doctor is with minimum resource, you get maximum output.
Satya Hair Solutions,
where trust meets expertise.
Hey beautiful soul, if you are planning a hair transplant, probably you would like to invest less money, less donor and less health risk. And how can you invest less and get more is the gist of this video. So Satya believes in less is more. So if you want to see how a strategic planning can actually make it or break it, watch this video till end. I'm your friend Dr. Shaiil Gupta, and if you haven't already subscribed the channel, subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon. You will receive all the notifications. So here I am giving you an example. This patient contacted us. He lives in some country near Greece and he had got a transplant done earlier in Turkey. He wasn't really happy with his hairline. There were gaps and it looked unnatural. And in around one and a half years time, he developed a patch in the crown portion also. Now he was looking for options where he could get this crown filled and to get the hairline fixed. So in this search, he actually contacted us and we gave him a treatment plan and the journey is really interesting. So we gave him a treatment plan and see how he looked after three and a half months of treatment when he contacted us again. So now in this case, you can see we gave him 2 mg finasteride per week because the thinning was progressive, and see the crown area has filled completely. His gaps between the transplanted hair, they look pretty well now, all covered. The gaps behind the transplanted line are also covered. At this point of time, when we were discussing, I was consulting him the second time around, he revealed something interesting. Let's see.
So they told you how many grafts for the crown?
I need around 3,000 grafts.
And now we don't even need to put 300 in this because just 2 mg finasteride is working so well.
Do I need
No.
implantation of my
No,
crown?
not at all. Nothing. It's full.
So as you heard from him, he was suggested 3,000 grafts and 1 mg finasteride per day. That means 7 mg finasteride per week by some clinic whom he had contacted before contacting us.
Those 3,000 grafts would have never been done because your donor doesn't even allow that. Already it has
Yes.
been extracted. So now you know the real player won't have been the surgeon, but the real player would have been medicine.
The story is really interesting. Let's see actually what happened. So while looking for options, so he actually got in touch with some network which gives guidance to patients across the globe, where you get good options and good doctors, and they tell you the pricing and everything. Now this network actually connected him with a clinic in India where he was given all these options: 7 mg finasteride per week, 3,000 grafts, and his budget was probably around 10 to 12 lakh rupees in Indian currency. Besides that, he would have traveled and he would have spent his time and obviously so many other things. While consuming that clinic's content on internet, he came across Satya's videos. This was some information which he had never heard of. So he contacted us. Initially he was reluctant not to consult, or maybe just he was asking for estimate of costing and all. We told him that see, you heard something different, a different perspective which you were not given by any other clinic across the globe. So there is something different, and maybe you might not need a transplant at all. So how can we tell you the cost of 3,000 grafts or something? I think it is very important to plan the journey first. So when we pursued it and he got convinced, okay, let me go for this consultation. So he went for the consultation, and now the rest is the story. He saved the donor. He did not spend those 3,000 grafts. He saved time, money, everything, and the dosage of medicine which we gave him was just 2 mg per week versus 7 mg per week which was being prescribed to him. Now if 2 mg per week can do this, just imagine what 7 mg per week would have done. Okay, so just to remind you, you can see this case. The dosage which we initially gave to patient was 1 mg per day. We reduced the dose to 0.5 mg and the effect which we got from 1 mg has come down to half. So the effect which you get from the medicine is directly proportional to the dosage of medicine which you are taking.
The real doctor is not the one who is overusing everything. Real doctor is with minimum resource, you get maximum output. You understand the way we are using our grafts, the way we are using medicine. Derma roller is also a resource, so we have to use it carefully.
So a good consultation, actually good planning, can save you so much. So invest in the planning, invest some time, do some research, because the information which is actually right for you would make you think. It won't take time away from you. And that is what he did, and that is what saved him. So if you are watching this video for the first time and you haven't heard about Satya, if you haven't already committed to a hair transplant, you are lucky, you have just hit the jackpot. So take this journey forward, do your research, don't be in hurry, and you will get it right. And you only get it right when you plan it right. So another important point which I would like to highlight here is which he insisted, in fact, in the beginning, that since I am getting this advice from a clinic which does it for a lot of celebrities, actors, cricketers, singers, so they must be right. They do it for a lot of European patients, they do it for US patients, so they must be right. No, even if you are spending tons of money, you may still get it wrong. Even if you are apparently getting it right once, you may still end up getting it wrong. So that is the importance of a good consultation. And if you want to plan your journey with Satya, with the light of truth, you can connect with us, and the contact form is given in description. If you have some stories to share, you can share in the comment section. If you want me to make some videos on some specific issues, do write in comment section. If you haven't already subscribed the channel, subscribe it, and please share this information with as many as possible. And together, we doctors and patients, together the community needs to increase the levels of awareness so that everyone gets the right treatment in most planned way. Thank you, and have happy hair.